That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Hopefully you guys will come back in. I don't... My crap has been very weird lately. La 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 la. La 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 la. I don't know if it's because I was moving around too much or what, but I had to restart my stuff. So I wish my camera was working. It, nothing wants to work with me. Hey guys, sorry about that. Like I said, it was being weird. It just kind of my YouTube app just quit on me. So, and it wouldn't let me go back into the one I was in. So, hopefully you guys will file in again. Gotta love the internet, man. They take it away, then they give us crappy service. All right, so what I was saying before is Friday we are doing Monster Hunter, and it'll be a live stream, I believe. Want to get more patrons on my Patreon account, my Patreon. I don't know why I want to say Patreon, but my Patreon account, we are going to, like any new games, I'm going to do a couple videos first, and then if you guys are like, I think I'm going to do the $1 tier. You get the early access. And then the $5 tier is going to get let you see videos like this. That'll specifically be for that page, and it's going to be interviews with friends. Not really interviews, just like kind of sit downs, and so you can sit down with me and my friends and just kind of, I don't know, talk sports, games, whatever. Is anybody in here? Because my screen is like not showing anything, so. I hope this is working. Of course, I also heard too that YouTube was having a lot of issues today, so I'm hoping that's not the case. That this is not like just gonna. All right, cool, Canyon. What game are you excited? Are you excited to play? That's coming out, dude. Sorry, guys, man. It's been. I gotta keep it PG, otherwise I'd give you my exact thoughts right now of the type of like last 2 days I've been having. Because as like most of you heard, like we were having a lot of issues with our internet provider who is being sued for like 30. They have 35 different lawsuits going at them right now for the stuff that they did to us. So from other people, so I blasted them on FCC. If you guys have any issues with internet providers, it's kind of screwing you over or whatever, that is a Google FCC, and you call them and you lodge a complaint, and usually everything gets fixed. So I don't know if that's what helped us or if they got the payment. I'm pretty sure they got the payment. So until Friday, we are going through CenturyLink, but Friday we're getting Cable One back, and we're doing the streaming and gaming package. And my video isn't loading, so like I can see you guys here, but my video on my YouTube channel is not wanting to cooperate. I've heard a lot of good stuff about COD World War II. I haven't played it yet. I know there are a couple people who have it and want me to play it, but I don't know. I might do it. Mr. Martin, do you have it? Mr. Ricky Martin? I'm looking forward to also God of War is coming out, I think, at the end of April, which I have played every God of War game. So I am really looking forward to it because it's going to go more in depth than the other games have. Nope, sadly. I agree, man. But you have good reasoning, sir. I bet he did, Canyon. Canyon. It's a fun game. I like that they did the digital remaster for, I think, all of them for the PS4. Playing them on, I think the original came out on PS1 or 2. And I've played ever since that because I am a PlayStation boy, so. My brother, on the other hand, he had switched over to the Xbox Live. He likes it better, and I'm not gonna get into debates about which one's better because I think it's preference, whatever you like to play with. So, man, we were doing so good on that other stream, and then this one, because I had to restart it, it's just not wanting to be my friend, man. Real quick too, I want to thank everybody. We're up to. I was talking to my buddy who I'm going to be helping get his YouTube channel up within the next couple days. And I'll leave whenever I help him or whenever he gets videos put on his, I'll definitely link his channel in my descriptions if you guys ever want to check it out. But he plays Sniper Elite. He's going to do the Madden tournament coming up this weekend. And it's going to be live, I believe. He plays games typically like what I play, so I'll leave that down there along with the Patreon account information because we are. I always say we, but I mean me. I'm going to be in the future doing contests and doing giveaways and prizes, and that is only for that's only if you're a member of the $1 tier or the $5 tier. And it'll also be for whenever we hit money goals for the month. I think the first one I'm doing is if we reach the $100 mark, I'm going to be doing a special victory dance, and I'm not a dancer, so it'll be fun for everybody, except for me because I'll be embarrassing myself. But for as far as I think, once we get past that. And we get to bigger goals. Let's see if I can hold it up. I have this bad boy, which is one of the replicas. Let me see. Can everybody see it? You can actually see the thickness of it. So it's one of the replica wrestling belts. So for any of you wrestling fans out there, that might be something I'll be giving away when we hit a $300 or $400. Whenever we have a really good month on my Patreon account, if you're a tier member. Also, if you're the $1 tier member, as soon as I start filling that up, you're going to get 24-hour sneak peeks at all the new games that I'm going to be playing. You'll get the 24-hour footage before I load it to YouTube, so you'll get to check it out before everybody else does. If you do the $5 tier, I'm gonna start doing sit-downs with friends that I play with. So the voices you get to hear in games that I live stream and I play, well, mainly live stream. You'll get to sit down, meet them, ask us questions, as well as I'll ask them questions. I have a friend who is thinking about doing YouTube, but for the vlogging aspect of it. So I'm gonna try to get her to sit down with me. Kind of get her comfortable and familiar with, talking to you guys out there. So, what's up, Trinity? I'll have to look really close. That's pretty sweet. Michael Myers is my favorite horror movie. Halloween's been my favorite horror movie of all time. I wish they would do a game like Friday the 13th for Michael Myers, but anyway, back to the $5 one. So you get to sit down with that, and we're also me, my brother, and Mr. Happy Hogan are going to sit down. I think on Monday nights, coming up. We're going to be talking football, and we're going to also be doing a football fantasy league, and it'll be run through an app on the phone. And when we get more back to fantasy football, which will be next season, I'll open it up for you guys if you want to join us. But we'll be sitting down and we'll be kind of prepping everybody for like the draft coming up. We'll also, when we get into the fantasy league, you can ask us who we would start, who we would bench. Like I said, you can also join us in our leagues. So that way, like once a week, we'll get to do this and chat live, and we can kind of just chat with each other. Clint, yeah, he is my brother. He is my older brother. Kenyon, it's really fun. I would ask your mom or dad to sit down and help you with it. It takes a lot. They have changed a lot of stuff for it right now. When I started 2 weeks ago, the requirement was just getting 10,000 views, and now you have to get 10,000 views on top of like 4,000 watched minutes and 1,000 subscribers. And you guys have helped me reach the 4,000 watched minutes, because we're pushing towards 5,000 right now. So that's why I always ask for you guys to like share it on Twitter, Facebook, or just tell your friend, go, hey Susie Homemaker, this guy on YouTube, I enjoy his stuff. You like the same stuff I do, that I do. So go to YouTube or Google Dustin Folsom YouTube, and it brings it right up. So sorry, I'm trying to read so I'm not missing what anybody would do. Daniel Martin, are you talking about the gold belt prize that I might be doing? I did not, Trinity. If I don't know, I don't think you're on my Facebook. But we had internet provider issues. They pulled our internet. They stopped our internet like 3 days before the bill date was due, which we had sent the money for them. And if they wouldn't have touched it, it would have been fine, because they just got it today. And so they tried to hose us down, but that's why you didn't get any content yesterday and most of today, because we didn't get it back till this afternoon. So, oh, for sure, Daniel, for sure. You're definitely one of those people I'm going to talk to, because you're local. So I'll talk to you whenever I start doing that, because this Sunday I'm going to try to do it at 5:30. I'll make a note on my page so you guys will get notified. But 5:30 this Sunday, I'm going to sit down with Mr. Happy Hogan and his awesome wife, Samantha Hogan, and I think you guys will like them. So hopefully I can get my camera going. And we're going to sit down and we're just going to kind of talk about, life, what games we're excited for, what games we're going to be playing, and kind of get Sam a little exposure. And hopefully you guys will be here to join us, and you'll give her this love and warmth, and kind of help push her into doing her vlogs on YouTube. Sorry, I gotta read my screen, guys, so I look like an old man real quick. Yeah, Trinity, it was, I own all of the Big Bang Theory seasons, so that's pretty much what I did. But I did sit down last night, and from my phone, like how I'm doing now, I was able to link it to my YouTube channel. So I sat down for a little bit. I didn't really have enough time to let everybody know, because it was like a last minute thing. So, but if you go back to my channel, I have it posted. You can watch it if you want to. It's like 45 minutes. Yeah, it'll be after this full week, Dan. Me and you can find a time where you have like some time off. Then I'll have you come over, and we can do it. I'm gonna work around everybody's schedule. So. And also, man, I was gonna let you guys know too. Oh. You can't be doing that, Trinity. I used to do that when I was a kid. We when we were younger, we got televisions, like old school, like deep dish televisions, and I would stay up and watch pro wrestling. So my mom caught me one time. So we could either, yeah, Dan, if you want to, not this week, but next week, we can sit down and do yours Tuesday, Saturday. I'll talk to you more about it, and yeah, we'll go from there. All right. So, just as a reminder, because I think Daniel was new to it, this is something you guys can look at, right? It's nice, red backing leather. It will be up for grabs for one of the goals on my Patreon account. So if, like, you guys can talk your parents into, $1 a month or $5 a month every month, it'll put you in a chance to, we'll probably do like a live raffle when I hit like the $300 mark. I made $300 on the program. So get your friends involved with it, man. Who doesn't want a big gold belt? And where we are at, it's 8:23. Also, coming up is going to be, I think it's in March, is the game. It's called Getaway, and it's multiplayer. It looks really fun. My plans are to be getting Getaway, Far Cry 5. If you guys have played that, the series has gotten so much better since like 2 and 3. So, I'm trying to think of what other games are coming out. God of War, definitely I want to get. So, we have a lot of content coming up. I'm trying to keep it where I make videos that's just me and live stream with other people. But there's probably going to be times where I'm going to do live stream with just myself. So. You gotta remember, Clint, some of these guys are not old enough. Dude, why is my thing... Alright, guys, trying to figure out see if I can show you. This is what my screen looks like on my YouTube channel right now. So, I don't know why it's being tweaky. You want to throw back to some football, it's being a tweaky barber. And I don't want to close out my window because I don't want it to like stop my stream because I got it up and going. Restore settings. Okay, let's try doing something real quick. YouTube. But Trinity, how was the Typical Gamer and Samara's Red Ways stream earlier? Sorry, I'm multitasking. My brain function is kind of going blah. How was their live stream? Was it good? Is it worth watching? And just to let you guys know too, I think it was my Friday the 13th stream, I had somebody come through and flag it as a copyright. So one of those videos might be coming down, which is unfortunate. So. It's getting me a hoverboard. That's sweet. I want a hoverboard. Sweet. I'll have to check it out tonight. See what they do. There's also a cool guy who I watch from the UK, Trinity. If any of you want to check him out, his YouTube name is Game Riot, GAME, no space, RIOT. He puts out a lot of good content as well. He's probably one of my top favorites. So, Trinity, our dad is actually from Georgia. He's from somewhere by Valdosta. I don't want to say the wrong name. Maybe Clint knows. Cook County. Are you guys having issues with the stream at all? Is it coming through okay? Is it just my computer being... I think it's because I have this going and it won't close out. I would like to uninstall it. Alright, as long as it's working for you guys, and I'm not going to tweak about it. I have something I was downloading for to get my PS4 content going a little better, and it's glitched out, and I'm trying to get rid of it. So I think it's screwing up my computer stuff. So can you make sure you tell your mom I said hi, and that we miss her in Idaho, and you guys should come visit us. You can visit your cousin Madison. I was trying to find some cool things to show you, but I have one mask that my niece does not like at all. And if I put it on, I'd probably hear her screaming in the background. Are there, like, what's going on with you guys? Anything new? I know Trinity, you don't have a console, but is there, like, any new games that you're looking forward to? Like, maybe watching Andre play or watch me play? Like, because like I told you, I'm going to try to get some of the newer stuff coming out, so. And are you guys watching the Super Bowl coming up this week? Or next week, sorry. This week is the Pro Bowl, so. Oh, she wants me to see the mask? She said, oh no, don't put it on? Or, oh no, don't not show it? I can hear her in the background. I don't know if you guys can. You have school tomorrow? I think, don't you have school tomorrow too, Canyon? Right? And so does Madison. Tomorrow I have dialysis, and then I'm coming home to record more videos for you guys. I have a bunch more South Park I was able to record yesterday since I didn't have the internet. I couldn't upload them, so I should have a lot more coming. I should maybe have one more coming tonight, and then I'll be doing, like, I think 3 or 4 uploads of them tomorrow. Along with, I'm going to try to do some live streams tomorrow for on the PS4. I don't know what game I'm going to do yet, but I'll probably let's probably try to do a multiplayer. So, oh, you should have told me. My buddy Daniel Bedard is the manager in Orofino. He might have put in a good word for you. Hey man, Trinity, thank you for tuning in. Sorry I was late. Like I said, we got our internet back late, and I had already made plans to hang out with a buddy of mine, and it just ran over longer than what I wanted it to. But I think the next time I record, like, one of these, I'm going to throw on one of my cool masks and freak you out as soon as it pops up. So look forward to that. As you can see, like, up behind me, I have Deathstroke mask, and I have the Court of Owls mask, and it's out of the frame right now, but I have a WCW Sting mask, and I also have a really cool Joker mask, which I won't put it on now because Madison will get mad at me. Do you guys hear her saying I better? I think I hear her saying I better put it on. Shh. Maddie. You're coming across people breaking people's eardrums. I'm gonna try to, like I said, but I'm gonna try to. Is it on PC, right? Is it on PS4 or what are you doing it on?
Don't you dare!
Everybody can hear you, Madison. You want to come say hi? You'll be.
You need to be so loud. I do not want
Canyon's on here.
You want to see Canyon?
Your cousin. Well, you can't see him, but he can see you. Come here. Oh wow, that double echo.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep down here.
Okay. Come right here.
Who is this Canyon?
See? Canyon right here. You can see it.
The one with blue?
See right here? He said he heard you. Ready? Can you say hi to Canyon? Say hi, cousin. I can move my phone. You know that, right?
Oh.
Be careful back there, because I got my cords running.
I just need one.
Well, I put my phone back down. You're okay. She said hi, Canyon. He said hi, Matt. Look, it says it right here on my screen.
It says hi, man.
And also Uncle Dusty.
I'm not Uncle Dusty.
Yes, you are.
No.
Hold on one second, guys. I'm going to grab Maddie's favorite toy.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Run!
Maddie.
Run!
Not so loud. Holy crap. Maybe.
Are you still on here, Daniel? Martin? Or Ambedard?
You didn't put it on.
You're making Canyon laugh.
So check this out.
No. Oh, no. No.
Shh. Remember, don't have to yell, because it picks it up on here really well. Look at that. It's like a full mask.
Creepy.
What was that? It wasn't a Killing Joke. It was, I can't remember what that was from.
I have the book. I just don't remember what it was either. And this is like Maddie's second favorite toy.
Oh, no.
Hello, YouTube. And watch. I can do this. You ready?
Somebody's got a freaking knife floating around.
No. Oh,
Hello, Mr. Martin. Ah! It's motion censored. It's so sweet. You could trip somebody out. Like if Madison's sleeping, I could put it like at the end of the hallway and put the motion sensor on, and if she comes sneaking out in the mornings, it would trip it, and she'd go. Ah.
Don't you dare.
Don't you remember when I put it by the Christmas tree? One Christmas? Because we were going to make sure you weren't going to peek at presents, so I put it there with the motion sensor on. You didn't check, so. Oh, I need to shave this part of my beard.
Alright, kiddo, we need to take off.
Where you guys going?
Go dry clothes.
Love you.
Hey.
You gonna say night to Canyon?
Or just run out
Sorry,
of the room.
she's shy. I don't know why. She always asks about you guys all the time.
Yeah.
No.
I'm from Arizona.
I don't know who you're talking
Now you do too.
The oldest boy? Shut up.
So, I think I'm going to grow the beard. I'm going to do the beard challenge. What do you guys think? I'm going to grow
you're
it
just
out
kidding?
until I get my, at least just 100 subscribers. No, I said 50. So I'm going to grow it without shaving it. I'm going to keep it trim up top and on the bottom so I don't look like a hobo. But
Gross.
I'm going to grow it all out until I hit my 50 subscribers. So I need you guys to help push it for me.
Eesh. That's creepy.
You guys are what, Daniel?
Weird and very creepy.
What, my beard?
No, I just would let those guys pull it out for you.
What? I can't hear what you're saying. Be loud. You've already been on my video like half the time yelling. Don't yell. Don't yell. What were you saying? I can't hear you, seriously. No, help them push my videos so that way people will come subscribe to me. So that way it gets me people. Because I have to have 1,000 people at least for part of my requirements. 1,000. Oh, okay, yeah. Sweet. This is not even a month full, so it's a couple weeks. Imagine what it'll look like in a month.
Oh no. 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 No.
Are any of you guys wrestling fans at all? Madison is. She loves John Cena. That's her future husband.
No!
Remember, shh, you don't have to yell. It picks up really good on this. So when you yell, these people it's going to be going loud on their computers.
Oh, what's that?
What's this?
Dad, on your phone.
It's what your dad's watching. It's my live stream. Oh, get that going because I can't see my chats. You used to be what, Mr. Martin? A hippie? Madison's a hippie.
What the heck is a hippie even?
The person who wears Bebop and Rocksteady.
What the? I do not.
Bebop, Rocksteady is right on your shirt.
Come on. Hi.
Okay. Yeah, I used to be a wrestling fan as well. But, you know, once all my guys retired, I just kind of went. Did any of you watch the 25th anniversary that was yesterday?
Why do you have...
They had...
this here?
That has my PS4 in it. Please don't touch it. They had Stone Cold, DX. They had a lot of the old retired guys back on it for special,
Ugh.
which I want to go through and watch it.
Creepy mask.
It is. It's yes and no.
Goodbye.
Their safety protocols are leagues better than what it used to be. They're more about protecting their people. So when they have a pinky sprain, they don't let them. They don't let them go, which is like a lot better than what it used to be because you used to, no matter if you had like a broken rib, broken back, broken neck. Well, broken neck was different because you're hospitalized, but if you had a broken bone, they'd make you compete, and that's why they have a lot of lawsuits that you don't realize. They have actually they have big lawsuits going right now from ex-employees who suffer from side effects of concussions. You can YouTube it, or not YouTube it, Google it. And another reason, like, you're at the age, I think, where you used to watch the Attitude Era, right, with Stone Cold and The Rock and everybody. The reason they stopped doing the blood is because it got to the point where they would, what they call as bleed. They'd bleed themselves, where they take the razor blades and they cut themselves, which I think pretty much everybody's smart to. And it got to the point where it was spraying across people so much that they were worried about, like, diseases, like, you know, AIDS and a lot of stuff that is not good. And so they said no more. And then they switched to the PG era, so they got rid of a lot of degrading women, a lot of the foul language, and the blood. So... See, and this is like, I think some of the stuff, you know, if you guys ever want to sit down and talk, man, it's cool to talk about because it's... If any of you are wrestling fans, who was your all-time favorite? I could tell you mine was Sting. That was my all-time favorite. And I got into Sting when he was the blonde surfer hair, wearing pink freaking tights and boots, and it wasn't pink all the time, but that's the one that sticks out as what I remember the most. Undertaker. Yeah, another good one. I was really sad to see him retire. I think I was more. I'm sad every time I see one of these guys retire, just because I grew up on them and I didn't think that they would ever get to that point. But a lot of them are 50. Like Sting is like 56, I think. He could be 57 this year, and it's hard to think about because he was wrestling up until I think 2016, so just 2 years ago. And it's a big part of my youth was watching him wrestle, and so I don't think I was ever going to be prepared to watch like him, Triple H, Steve Austin. At one point, The Rock, but when The Rock went Hollywood, I lost for a lot of respect for him. Not because he went to Hollywood, but because he admitted to the fact that he used WWF and the wrestling business as a stepping stone. Shawn Michaels was good. If you can ever watch any of his, like behind the scenes footage, like they have, I don't know if you have the WWE Network, you might be able to YouTube it, but they have a special with DX, which is just a sit down with Triple H and Shawn Michaels, and I think it's like a 2-hour segment. It's like a Q&A from Michael Cole to these guys. And they talk a lot, and it's sad because he had a lot of issues and a lot of problems, and he doesn't remember a lot of his career. At least that's what he says, and I believe it, because Paul Levesque, Triple H would sit there and tell him, this is what happened, and he's like, well, I don't remember, and you can tell he doesn't. Triple H's last name is Paul Levesque, which is way off from Triple H. Did you ever watch ECW, Mr. Daniel Martin? Yeah, Triple H and Steve Austin were my WWE guys. WCW was Sting, so Edge was good. God, I think I've been to like, I'd say 10 or 12 WWE events in like from like 2003 to like 2010, 12-ish. And every show I went to had Edge in it, and he always put on a terrific performance. I think one of my first shows, and I say this and it's like very cool to say, and it's like a memory I have, and I'll always have until I lose my mind. I went to WrestleMania 19 at Safeco Field, and the main events, I mean, it was Chris Jericho versus Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold Steve Austin for The Rock, which would be Stone Cold's last match. I also saw Kurt Angle versus Brock Lesnar. Huge names like that. And like I got to see Trish Stratus wrestle. I can't remember who she was wrestling at the time, but I have to go back and watch it. But I mean, the names that Chris Jericho, Shawn Michaels. I know Ric Flair wrestled. I got to see Rey Mysterio. I saw Matt Hardy. A lot of big names, man. Eddie Guerrero, that is a very good one, sir. I followed him from WCW. I watched a little bit of ECW work, but from WCW to when he went into WWE with Chris Benoit, who is one of my top 5. And I know people don't like to talk about it because of his actions, but to me, it's his in-ring is separate from his personal life. And I think he should still get acknowledged for what he did for the business. But anyway, when he would form the Radicals with Perry Saturn himself, Dean Malenko, and Chris Benoit, and they went to WWF at the time. That was, I think, one of the cool points, because I thought that group was phenomenal. Not to steal away from a guy who's currently wrestling, who I discovered in TNA, who is called the phenomenal AJ Styles. And if you guys ever have a chance to check him out, his name says what his work is: phenomenal. He's one of the best in the world right now at wrestling. And that's not just me speaking. It's definitely a lot of people have said it, have commented it, and like ECW Taz, I put a lot of stock into who he likes and who he really doesn't like, and he is a big fan of AJ Styles. Are you like trying to just fill up my streams with all these wrestling names, dude? All right, so I see Daniel Martin's still here. Canyon, I think you're still here. Who else is still here? I can go deep, dude. You want to go Bruiser Brody? Let's talk Bruiser Brody or the Brooklyn Brawler. Here's a question for you, Daniel Martin. Without Googling it, I want you to sit there. And I'm going to give you a time limit so that way I know you didn't look it up. What was Chris Jericho's New Japan wrestling name? Oh, wow, man. You better get off and get to bed there, Canyon. I don't want you to be tired and dragging for tomorrow for school. Your mom might be mad at me for that. Did I stump you, Mr. Martin? It's something that you heard a lot in like his early WCW days. I'd say even early WWE days. It was Lionheart Chris Jericho. And he wore a lion mask. And he faced off against Eddie Guerrero up in New Japan Wrestling, and he was I want to say like the Black Cat or Black Tiger, but he had like a black mask as well, along with Chris Benoit, who was known as the Pegasus Kid, and he wore a mask as well because in New Japan at the time that was a thing. Let's put a mask on everybody, especially the American wrestlers, so you didn't know for sure if they were American. Or did you watch a lot of his WCW stuff at all? Or were you old enough to watch his WCW stuff? Like in 97? 95 to 97, I think? What's up, Canyon? Alright, guys. I'm going to start winding it down because it is getting late for some of you. Alright, Canyon. You have a good night, man. Thanks for tuning in. And then there was Daniel Martin. Sorry, I got to look at where I'm pointing. Then there was one. You're still standing, Daniel Martin. Oh, let me show you this. Check it out, Daniel. Check it out. This was from the Batman. I can't remember. I'll look it up and I'll let you know. But it's from a novel. It was like a graphic novel, and it came with a book. It was a collector edition, and it's the Joker's face because he ends up peeling his face off and like stapling it and hooking it, and it was a really trippy book. It was a really good book, but I'll find it out if you guys want to know what it is and read it. How many people are into the comic book scene? Are you, Dan? I can't remember if you are or not. When I was a kid. Come on, we're all kids here. I still am, as you can tell by my Harley Quinn. It's like a $45 print, and it's sitting in a $75 case and frame. I spent a lot of money on it. But it's also a nice piece, so. One that I could never sell because it was customized to me. It says to Dustin. I should have thought about that for a second. For a minute. Alright, Daniel. Alright. I might give you a minute. We're going to see if I can get some more people on here. I don't want to rate your experience. Thank you very much. You want me to sing you to sleep? I can do that too. Very good at it. Are you at work, Dan? No, you're at home, right? Do you know if Wesley's working? Is Wesley working? Sorry guys, I'm waiting for a couple people to come in, and I'm also kind of checking stuff now that my internet is back up. It was kind of like a pain not having it, because like I missed out on some stuff like my video games and bringing you guys content, because I love doing that. Are you guys enjoying what I'm putting out? Let me know. Let me know if you want me to talk more during my videos and my live streams, or if you want me to talk less. I'm working on getting my face put on it, my beautiful mug. How big do dryers get? Oh yeah, that's right. My mom and my stepdad have a pretty big dryer. I see you. For anybody out there next Sunday who is rooting for Philadelphia, Daniel Martin is rooting for New England. It's his team. Now, that being said, remember, keep it PG, because everything is watched now by YouTube. So if they see something that they don't like, they will flag it, and it will not be seen by other people in the chat room. But if sometimes I have the chance to show it if I don't think it's bad. But if it's like a lot of cussing, I probably won't, because I want to keep it clean. So it won't hurt me when I go to get monetized. Clint, that's a very good idea because I'm actually talking about. I was talking about, and Daniel kind of reaffirmed what you were saying, that it was a good idea. Once a week, I'm going to be doing a sit down chat with friends that I play with on the PlayStation. I feel like an old man by saying the PlayStation, but yeah, I'm going to sit down with friends, bring one or two people on, and we're going to just pretty much talk about games coming out, everyday life, what questions you guys have. And it's going to start this Sunday. I got to get together with them. I'm going to say 5:30 for right now, but I'm gonna get together with them and figure out what time works for them. So, but it will be Sunday, and hopefully for me saying that, I don't get a copyright tag on me again. Daniel Martin, where did you go, man? Did you go to Tacoma? Loving you. Is Daniel Bedard back in here? Manamana. Alright, I think if I don't know, I guess if we just everybody's going, I might go. I might give people a couple minutes. If not, we'll probably sign off in a minute. That's definitely, it's still going to be something we're going to do. I just don't want my channel to be just strictly video gaming. Especially right now, since I am having issues with my camera. It's being ridiculous. But I also want people to get an insight on me, actually be able to see me, see the people I play with, and kind of get to know us all. And then we'll get into football. So I'm gonna have two. So I'm gonna pretty much have like 3 things running on my channel: video gaming, whether it be videos or live stream. Sit down videos like this, but with me and another person, or it might just be me, depending on who I can get to come over and what's going on in life. And 3 is going to be the football talk. So I'm going to try to hit a couple angles on this channel, and hopefully it'll get people in and interested. So hopefully, like one of the things that they always tell you is, at the beginning of it, don't look at the numbers, because it'll make a lot of people quit, because you don't get a lot of people popping up for like the first year. So yeah, Madden's a hard one to put on YouTube, because it's a real hit and miss. Because some people, like, I don't know, some people don't, like, a lot of people don't want to watch sports games, but there is a demographic out there for people who want to watch sports games. So, if anybody on my channel wants to see it, the best way to let me know is in a live chat. Tell me you want to see it, or leave it in a comment. That is the best way for me to find out. Let's see. I'm trying to get Mr. Bedard in here. I don't know what he's doing. I gotta figure out why that is not letting me do it. What's going on, computer? Are you guys excited for football talk and sit downs along with gaming content? Dude, I need to figure out. Close up this. Let's minimize this for a second. Close that out. Trying to figure out how to force stops. Okay. I gotta talk to Matt more about it too. Figure out when we wanna do it. If we want to try to do like a maybe like try to do like football, like a Super Bowl prediction, maybe. Do a sit down with us three and do that. And of course, everybody in the chat is also going to be giving their predictions. Not picking my nose, it just itched. Sorry, guys. I wish my computer was responding to what I wanted. I think I put too much on it, to be honest. Well, like, too much at one time, so it's kind of starting to lag. Because to get this stuff up and running, I need all this stuff. I'm going to move you guys for just 1 second. Whoa. How can I get rid of that? Minimize that. Why won't you stop? Ugh. All right, guys, I think that's where I'm going to leave it. Yeah. If you guys like this video, go ahead, hit the like button. If you haven't already, smack that subscribe button for me. Share it on any social media you have. Or, just say, if you got a friend who might enjoy my content, just look at them and say, hey, Bob, you like the same games I like. You like football. Go check out Dustin Folsom on YouTube. You can Google it, type in Dustin Folsom YouTube, and Bob will look back at you and say, thank you. I enjoyed his content. This is for my niece. So this is what it looks like. I might throw this on before my next live stream so I can scare you guys. See? And I got pretty green hair. So boo. Alright, guys. This has been Dustin Blaze 84, D Blaze 84 coming your way. Thank you for staying with me and rejoining me after I had a little crash with my app. I hope you guys have a good rest of your Tuesday night. I will see you tomorrow, and I love you guys. And remember, like I say Monday, make Wednesday, make every day your day. Start out on a positive note. Don't let people bum you and bring you down. I know it's easier said than done. Trust me, I get it. I get that. Because I have a lot of days where it's like, I'd rather let people get to me then ignore it. So hopefully you guys can help me with that. But anyways, thank you guys so very much for tuning in. And thank you for being so vocal in the chats. I appreciate it. And I like it doing this because I'm not playing a video game, focus on that, and not getting to all your guys' comments. I like doing it this way so I can sit down, read it, and chat with you guys. Anyway, I love you guys. And I will be back tomorrow with a live stream. Either it's a Friday the 13th, or maybe Fortnite, or maybe Killing Floor. I kind of got upset with it because of how it's run, but I might do it just to give you some more footage of it. Anyway, guys, love you. Have a good night. If you're gonna be, I'm gonna say this at the end of every stream that I do. If you're gonna be drinking and driving, take out the driving, do the drinking, but call a cab, call an Uber, or call a friend. Don't get out drinking and driving. Please, I beg you, do not do it. It's not worth it. Love you guys, and I will talk to you tomorrow.